Good morning, children. Welcome to class 4 Social Studies. Previous class we have started chapter 3, the responsibilities of a good citizen. In this chapter we have learned what is civics, what is meant by citizens, the importance of being a good neighbor and a good citizen. Do you remember what we have learned in the chapter? Okay, let's learn the next portion, characteristics of a good neighbor. Before that, I will explain once again this. What is mean by civics? What is civics? The word civics has come from the Latin word civicus, which means citizen. In other words, civics can be defined as the study and rights of citizenship. So, what is a citizen? A citizen is a native or naturalized member of a state or a nation who is protected by the government. Okay. Then a good citizen helps the people of the country and respect laws formed by the government. Then importance of being a good neighbor and a good citizen, we have learned that the responsibilities of a good citizen are to be friendly to their neighbors. A good neighbor helps each other and supports at the time of difficulty. A good neighbor keeps the surroundings of the home clean and tidy. That we have learned. The next is characteristics of a good neighbor. Okay, characteristics of a good neighbor. What is the meaning of characteristics? Characteristics means nature, or that you call in Hindi swabhav. No, characteristics of a good neighbor. We know that we are all neighbors, good neighbors. We are all good citizen. Okay, so a good citizen is a good neighbor and a good neighbor is a good citizen. Okay, so listen, what are the characteristics or what should be the qualities of a good neighbor? Good neighbors are socially and friendly. They are nice and helpful to everybody. He or she shows friendly response to the strangers. Okay, so we should be, good neighbors should be social and friendly. Always we should be social. That means we should have a social mentality. Socially, in the society we have to mingle with each other and friendly. They are nice and helpful to everybody. Always we should be ready to help others. He or she shows friendly responsible to the strangers. If any strangers are there come to our society to live, we have to do all the help to them. Okay, the next point is a good neighbor is quiet and maintains peace in the surroundings. He respects the privacy of others and do not disturb them. A good neighbor is quiet and maintains peace in the surroundings. We should be quiet always, and we should not make any noise. Don't talk loud. Don't be angry with others. Okay, these things that we have to keep in mind, and maintain peace in the surroundings, in surrounding area also, in the society also. We have to maintain peace. That is our duty. Any fight, any quarrel occur happening in our society, that we have to solve. Then he respects the privacy of others and don't disturb others. A good citizen should respect the privacy of others. We have to respect the privacy, and each and everyone have their own private things, their own privacy. We should help, we should respect others' privacy. We don't interfere to others' matters and don't disturb them. For example, we have a marriage function or a birthday celebration or any other ceremony happening in our home, that the celebrations etc. should be limited in our house only. Don't disturb others. We don't keep the volume of music, then dance and other things. That will create disturbance to other people. Okay, others. If they have children, they have examination and they are studying in their home, that create disturbance to them also. So what we have to do, don't disturb others, or we have to respect the privacy of others. Okay, the next point is a good neighbor keeps the environment and building clean. Always we should keep the environment and building clean. Environment means the surrounding area of our home, that we have to keep clean, and building also keep clean. Then that means do not put the waste here and there. Okay. Then next point is the good neighbors are trustworthy. Trustworthy means trust. What is the meaning of trust? Belief. That means good neighbors each other, they should have the quality of trustworthy. That means they protect the home of their neighbors when they are away. If our neighbor or the people who live near our area, nearby area, they are going to other place for vacation or any other emergency case occur, they are going to their village. At that time they say to us, please have an eye on our home also, or to protect our home also. Okay, we are going to the village for an urgent work, so this time please keep our home also safe. Okay, that time what we have to protect their home also in their absence. That is our responsibility as a good neighbor or as a good friend, as a good citizen. That is our responsibility or duty to safeguard their home also. Okay, the next point is a good neighbor helps to others when they have any problem. When our neighbors have any problem, we don't escape from there, but we have to inquire what is the situation, and we give relief to them, and we have to help them whatever we can do, and whatever the help we can do, we have to help them, and we have to avoid the problems, try to avoid the problems. Okay, at any difficult situation. So as a good neighbor, that is our duty to help others when they have any problem. If they wanted to go hospital at night and there is no vehicles, if we have vehicle, we can help them. Okay, then if we don't have vehicle, we can call, if we have the number of the ambulance or any other driver's number we can call them and help them at the time of emergency. These things that we can do, simple things that we can do. Okay, so if we do all these qualities in our neighborhood, we should become a good neighbor. Then the next point thing is characteristics of a good citizen. Like that, characteristics of a good neighbor we have learned. Like that, characteristics of a good citizen, we learned that a good citizen helps the people of the country and respect the laws formed by the government. What is a citizen? A citizen is a native or naturalized member of a state or a nation who is protected by the government. So what should be the qualities of a good citizen? That we are going to learn now. Listen, a good citizen always obey the laws and respect the authority of the government. We already learned that it is duty of the government to frame some or make some laws for the people to obey. So as a good citizen, our duty to obey the laws and respect the authority of the government. Okay, respect the government and obey the laws. Then second one is a good citizen loves his or her country and shows patriotism. We should show patriotism. Patriotism means love of one's own country. That is known as patriotism. We should love our country. Okay, and show patriotism. That means at any cost, we should show our patriotism. Then a good citizen is responsible for the tolerance towards the society. We should be responsible for the tolerance towards the society. Then towards the society, we should be responsible towards the society, and tolerant, that means we should dedicate our life for the society. And different societies, number of societies leads to number of cities, and these cities leads to cities. So many cities together leads to a state. Okay, and these states leads to a country. Okay, then a good citizen is responsible for the tolerance towards the society. Then next point is a good citizen has moral courage and always contributes to the development of the country. We should have moral qualities, all the moral qualities, love, patriotism, then kind. Okay, we should have all the moral qualities and always contribute to the development of the society. Always work for the development of the society. Okay, or our country. The next point is a good citizen is responsible towards the public property such as parks, railway station, bus stations, hospitals and zoo, etc. Public property. What is meant by public property? Public property and private property. Private property, we know that is our own property, our own things, our own home, our own belongings are known as the private property. That is that in order to keep the private property, that is our responsibility. Like that, to keep the public property, that means the property of the government, the property provided by the government to the people for enjoying. Okay, that is known as public property. That means all people can use this property. That is known as a public property. For example, park, railway station, bus station, hospitals, zoo, schools and colleges, all these are the public properties. So, a good citizen is responsible towards the public property such as park, railway station. We should have responsibility. We don't spoil it. We have to keep all these things clean. And in the classroom, the desk, bench, smart board, fan, classroom, all these are the public property. No, property of the school. Okay, not your own property. So you don't spoil it. You have to keep it clean. No? Like that, the park, railway station, bus station, post office, bank, hospitals, zoo, all these are the public property. We have to protect this. Don't spoil it. Then, a good citizen is trustworthy and honest and shows self-sacrifice for the nation. A good citizen is trustworthy. We should have the quality of trustworthy and we should be honest every time and shows self-sacrifice for the nation. Always we self-sacrifice, we dedicate our life for the development of the country. Nation means country. Self-sacrifice for the nation. Okay, that means we don't spoil our country. Clear? Always show the quality of patriotism. Then a good citizen takes all interest in the public affairs. Public affairs such as educational policies, cultural program, all these are the cultural and development programs, educational program. All these are the public affairs. Help others, maintain friendly relationship with others, maintain peace in the environment. All these are the public affairs. Okay, we have to take a good citizen takes all interest. We have to take interest in or we have to participate in all these public affairs. That is the quality of a good citizen. So all of you understand characteristics of a good citizen and characteristics of a good neighbor. Quality of a good citizen and quality of a good neighbor. So read all these very easy points. Read all this, and next class I will ask question. Okay, clear all of you? Okay, bye.